Are you learning any foreign languages?
Yes,
What language are you learning?
I am learning Spanish.
Okay, let's sit down and think how we can assemble the best learning tools for your child trying to learn a foreign language.
Can you say something about yourself in Spanish?
What do you really need?
What do you mean about myself?
The most important is actually fun. Without that, you cannot convince them to do it in the first place, right? And then the question becomes, what parts are needed to learn any language? As a foreign language, that is.
You mean my name?
Yes, please.
Mi nombre es Selena. Tengo 8 años.
Let's start with the easiest part. Find an app that your child thinks is fun. Simply download from the App Store, try for free, and if they like it, you can use it. If not, you find a new one. For Selena, we downloaded and tried a couple before we found one she really liked. Remember that this phase is just to capture your kid's interest. It's not necessarily for your child to learn a lot. Okay, so next on our list of 3 is pronunciation. It's important to implement this as early as possible because mispronunciation will be harder to turn around the longer you wait. From personal experience, I've seen this 100 times, although for children it's a bit easier to correct mispronunciation than it is for adults. For pronunciation, I would choose something like Pimsleur Language Learning Program, link in the description. But for basic pronunciation training, you do get some of it in these standard language learning apps as well. I'll give you those in a minute, and there are different ones for different age groups. All right, so we are now discussing the third and last component that your child needs to learn any language: phrases. Don't just have the child learn words. That said though, this is probably going to be the simplest part. You could actually just use Google Translate, where you can both translate from from English and also listen to a native speaker for short, simple phrases. Just be aware that it doesn't always work grammar-wise. So if the phrases are long, then that might be a problem.
Stick around, because we will soon reveal our secret trick.
Let me show you exactly how to turn your child's screen time into a language learning powerhouse. This is especially useful for younger kids because they soak up the language so easily. So go to the Netflix settings, find the settings for both audio language and subtitle language. Check the box for the language that your child is going to learn. Also check the box for English under subtitles, if it's not already checked, that is. Then you show your child a movie that is familiar. It should now be possible to choose the foreign language as an audio language and English as the subtitle language inside the video or the movie. So your kid will now immediately start picking up the language, but just remember that you may not notice an improvement at once, and that is because this is a passive language learning method, so it takes a bit of time. Okay, let's get to it. So now I'm going to give you some specific apps that can function as a base for your child's language learning, regardless of language. And the good thing about these apps is that you only have to install them, give the device to the child, and then they will just start learning by themselves. For children from 2 to 6 years old, you can try Gus on the Go. If your child is 4 to 8 years old, you can use Schoolbus. That is the one that Selena uses. For children around 6 to 10, you can use Duolingo.
I like that little green owl.
For teenagers, if they want more challenge, you can use Rosetta Stone. Remember, the strategies discussed here are for children learning a completely new foreign language. It's easier if you as a parent already know the language that you are trying to teach your child. If this is the case for you, you're going to love this other video that we recorded earlier. where you can see how Selena learned the basics of English in just 3 weeks. That is not clickbait. You can watch it now and discover our multilingual learning secrets.
Hola, mi nombre es Selena. Tengo 8 años. Vivo en Tailandia.
Digital heartbreak, can't feel the pain. Neon nights and